Today's movie is Cleaner. What, are we Russian? Where's the? I see a title like that and I just want to smack the right there. Cleaner! Cleaner than what? Cleaner than a Serbian film? Not as clean as Paddington in Peru on the family friendliness scale, maybe? Anyway, Daisy Ridley is Joey, a high-rise window cleaner, which is a job I could never have due to my two crippling phobias: heights and seeing my reflection. A group of eco-terrorists of the non-Christian Reformed preacher variety invade the building she works in. They crash an energy company's party and hold the attendees captive, forcing them to confess their many sins against the environment on video before they execute them. Not to be too nitpicky to our terrorist friends, but if they'd live stream the confessions instead of planning to upload them later, the job would have gone more smoothly. Joey must find her way inside somehow and use her window cleaning skills to save her autistic brother, who is thankfully not played by John Travolta. Clive Owen is in the movie, technically. Like a working man, this other 2025 profession-themed action movie is the picture of competence, but not of going above and beyond. Daisy Ridley is likable in the lead role and solid in the fight scenes. I was ready to cringe when I saw Cleaner was tackling autism, but the portrayal of her brother was non-embarrassing, other than his strange Pierce Morgan obsession. The film is somewhat lacking in the bad guy department, though. I think of Under Siege, which is a pretty typical Die Hard knockoff like this movie, but it's elevated by a couple of very entertaining villain performances by Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey. The antagonists here are fine, but a solid villain could have been the thing that put the movie over the top for me. This movie is a short one, and the setup takes a while, so you might feel like you're missing a second act. Ridley doesn't throw her first punch to flesh until we're an hour into the movie. The big obstacle for her is actually getting inside the building. There's some enjoyment to be had as she and the villains match wits, improvising and countering one another's actions, but action fans might be a little let down. Although there is one pretty good kill involving a grenade that's one of my favorites of the year so far. Overall, Cleaner is an ordinary, forgettable movie that does the job well enough, but contains no surprises. It's a fine one-and-done movie, and overall, when it comes to Cleaner, it's at least a better experience than mixing ammonia and bleach. 5 out of 10.